Hello, this is Errol at Home and welcome to my channel. This is a recipe from a book called The Welsh Pantry by Sian Llywelyn, a book my aunt and uncle gave me the last time I visited them in Wales. It's called Honeyed Welsh Lamb or Cig Oen Cymroeg y Mêl, and I apologise if my pronunciation is off. My Welsh studies are not progressing due to brain fog. Anyway, our lovely neighbours reduced their flock size in autumn and very kindly share some of the meat with us. So I wanted to try out this recipe as we're doing a Welsh-themed Yule feast next winter in our medieval group. I don't know if this is truly a medieval recipe, but it's feasible in terms of the ingredients, and for us that will be near enough. I made this as a trial for our spring feast. I've seen some cooks who handle raw meat and immediately handle the seasonings, but I prefer not to risk spreading any bacteria. If I have to touch raw meat, I prefer to wear gloves, and I wash them before touching anything else. This honey is a viscous, local, multifloral honey with some manuka in it, but any honey should be fine. I needed to warm it first in order to get it to leave the spoon. I tried making cider this year, and this batch is made from a mixture of apples and crab apples and some rhubarb from a friend's garden. The goal was to make my own cider vinegar, but I've only got as far as making the cider, and since finding this recipe I think I won't turn it into vinegar, but I'll reserve it for this. The recipe called for 1 cupful, but it just didn't look like enough, so I poured in a whole litre. I forgot to film it, but the liquid in the roasting pan made wonderful gravy with a couple of spoonsful of arrowroot powder dispersed in a little cold water and then heated through to thicken it up. Not everyone roasts this way. Many people like some pink in their meat, but I much prefer meat to be really thoroughly cooked through and more or less falling off the bone, so you can adjust this according to your own tastes. It seemed popular at the spring feast, and I don't think there were any leftovers.